everyone! Welcome back to some more Let's Play Intravenous 2! I have not forgotten about the games I'm supposed to be recording. I remember every time I do something different. How are you guys doing? In the last episode, Steve, I believe, went to eliminate Gideon, the mercenary working for Empathetic, who had captured us when we had detonated Jacob's ill-gotten gains, the politician who had held our father captive. With him still out and about, we would have run the risk of him and or his group of cronies adding their expertise to the apprehension of ourselves. A bit too dangerous to leave him as an unresolved problem, given that he was going to be an issue for us going forward. So Steve showed up, and it turned out in the end, one grenade and a proximity mine were all we needed to eliminate him and the vast majority of his folks. If I recall correctly, we got seen early on. We immediately, right? We leaped back over the fence, I think. A bunch of people walked out there. We threw a grenade, killed like 6 people or 4 people. Then planted a proximity mine, fired our pistol, killed another 8 guys. That was almost everyone eliminated, and that included Gideon. We could have left the mission right then and there after 15 seconds. But I decided that we should probably loot the place and unlock more weapons going forward and, you know, stuff like that. So, still died a few times. Which reminds me, we're up to, I have written down $106 so far in the donation jar. So, I think it's actually less than that, but that's what I have written down. So we're going with that going forward. Speaking of other things that we have, here are our current skills with Sean and with Steve. Looks like we have some experience points to spend, so we'll do that right before we get going on the mission. This is the introduction part of the video. Anything else we can talk about really quick? So that's good for a summary. Let me put a quick break here. Okay, so now some miscellaneous stuff for you guys. I always, whenever the videos stop, whenever you don't get something after like 2 or 3 days, I feel compelled to explain why things have stopped. So we're going to do this again. So first off, as you can tell, my cough is gone. Finally. Viewer, that was awful. It made sleeping very difficult because it would irritate me whenever I would lie down or do a lot of talking. So this contributed to the days when I wasn't recording because I was just too tired. And when I'm sleepy, it's very difficult for me to speak coherently. I mean, it's difficult for me to do that anyway. But I just don't want to record. I feel sluggish, I feel out of sorts, it's not very good. So, I also have normal sleep problems. I mean, I'm Tim, I have lots of problems. lots of health problems. And recently, you know, I just wasn't in the mood to hit record and talk. I just wanted to sleep or just play something that was pretty mindless. To that end, I play a modded version of Diablo 2 called Project Diablo 2. I discovered it about 1.5 years ago. I fell in love with it then, and they had a new season came out 3 weeks ago. I am sinking a huge amount of time into the game, not recording it, just playing it because it's something I can just do. I can turn my mind off, kill creatures, listen to stuff on YouTube, and just zonk out for 8 to 12 hours a day, which is what was happening on the weekends. I also am working on my Dungeons & Dragons campaign with my friends and family. I spent a lot of time working on this. I really like going above and beyond the Call of Duty and giving my players a really living, breathing, atmospheric world. So everything needs to be written out, all the descriptions of rooms. I make little notes to give to players based upon what I think they should know, based on like non-weapon proficiencies or spells they cast. All sorts of charts are updated. Plus, it's my own home-brewed version of 2nd edition Dungeons & Dragons, so there's rules to tweak and stuff like that and cover it with my players. Every group of players I've played with have absolutely adored my game I don't mean to pat myself on the back or be super prideful when I say this, but I have yet to have anyone play my campaign who doesn't think it's been the most amazing thing that they've played. And I am very humbled by that, and it makes me want to do even more work. I spend about 3 to 4 hours a day on the week that we're in prep for the weekend that we play. So that's been cutting into some of my time as well. It's been hot. There's been a lot of stuff I've been having to do around the house, and work is also contributing to this because of my lack of sleep. I don't get up till late. I have to go to work. I don't get home till late. I don't have much time. I try going to bed. I don't fall asleep. I don't record. So all these things combined have means that we haven't been getting the videos schedule that I like, which is at least a video every other day, preferably one every day. But it's been a long time since I've done that. So I am sorry for the delay on this. We will continue. One or two more things though before we begin the actual episode and spend experience points and so on. In case I haven't made it clear, for this game, this is a very good game. I very much enjoy Intravenous 2. I get very angry at the controls because of how much I like this game and what the developer has attempted to do, that there's some systems that don't quite work for me. Really, it's... how do I describe it? Because I don't want to sound like I'm being down on the game. There's an expression called, "Don't let perfect be the enemy of good." And that, I feel, is coming into play for this game. Some of the controls are weird. Some of the throwing mechanics are odd, and I don't like the weapon pickup system. When you're hovering over enemies, I don't like the GUI that pops up in real time when I'm trying to fight. It hides enemies, it hides things I need. It is very difficult to navigate with the inventory options that are available. I feel it's a really poor part of the game. But the rest of the game is really fantastic. And if I sound really angry, it's just because, it could have been a very phenomenal game to me had it been done a little differently. But I don't know how to do it differently. And as such, I shouldn't be as harsh as I have been with some of the game's mechanics. It is annoying to me, but I'll try my best not to... I think we're only like at 1 or 2 missions left, by the way, for the game. I will try not to be too down on the game, even when these things annoy me going forward. So I guess this is my way of trying to say, this is a very good game. I have not regretted my time playing this. I intend to play through it again off screen, having fun with all the different weapons I've upgraded and upgrading more of them, fully kitting out every single gun, trying every single thing. I really like this aspect of the game. And the things I dislike, they are things you should be aware of. They're things that might lower your enjoyment of the game. But again, it's not a perfect game, still a good game. All right. And with all that said, let me cut back to the game itself. I mean, we were actually in the game the entire time. So if you skipped the Tim part, welcome back. We're all set to go. Let's go ahead and level ourselves up. We'll talk with Steve, see if there's anything else we can get ready for before we go on the next mission. And then we're off. It looks like we're all set already, though, to do the next mission, judging by how the arrows are pointing me to the door. But let's go ahead and spend a little bit of experience points that we have. So Sean has 100 experience points. At this point in the game, I think we're basically... like... we're probably not going to reach a new level 3 in anything. So I think at this point, any experience points we earn with Sean should go into improving shotguns more. And then with Steve, we can max long guns to reload with it. Let's do that. And we have 1 experience point left. We'll put that mighty 1 experience point into hand-to-hand. There we go. All right, let's talk with Steve. Hey, Sean. Oh, do we need training? No, we'll be fine. All right, so, right, there's no briefing then. We've already done the briefing. I don't think we could talk with our father, but let's find out. Son, you've got work to do. We'll talk once all this is over. All right. All right, so then let's go ahead and do this. Whatever it is we're doing next. What are we? Oh, are we actually going after Jacob? We have Theo and Jacob as the 2 targets left. All right, we're probably going after Theo next then, I imagine. It was a tough situation, but Steve managed to save my dad. There was nothing stopping us now. Both of us could go all out and not hold back. They knew this. Both Jacob and Theo gathered their best men to keep themselves safe. It was time to take out Theo and make another step towards putting an end to all this. Theo's Police Precinct, May 9th, 0435. Sean, from what Lee tells us, there are a lot of guys patrolling the area. They're well armed and definitely not your run-of-the-mill thugs. I'll keep that in mind. I have to use the bathroom. Okay. Oh, right, we tried the Model 700. And I didn't like it at first, but then I liked it later. If you use it in the proper way, long range, without them being able to detect you, and not have your laser sight point right at their face. Generally, that was a good weapon. Okay. Well, let's do the standard stuff with Sean. We're gonna bring the Smith & Wesson's 4575, and to my knowledge, it is fully upgraded. But just in case, let's do this again. Oh, we unlocked all the sights now for the weapon. Right, we bought a pistol upgrade at some point, which unlocked all of this for every single gun. So if we take the reflex sights, it's basically a better upgrade in every way, except we have a slightly more movement noise penalty added to us. We'll try to reflex sights. You know what? We should actually have 2 different versions of the gun now. We'll stick with glow sights at the moment. Obviously, we're always going to take the threaded match barrel. We want the suppressor. Oh, the binary trigger can now be purchased for the weapon. That's 2 shots. I don't feel like we need it with the Smith & Wesson, at least not at the moment. We have yet to find the 3-round burst unlock for the weapon. There's only 1 flared magwell. We're not going to take an extended magazine. I'm fine with the infrared laser pointer, our custom grip, and we have match ammo. Okay, so that's that. Then what we'll do is we'll set this up with another type of build. The reflex sights. This is going to be we are absolutely expecting combat with this weapon, and we might have to be moving and firing at the same time. I'll purchase the LP suppressor for this version of the gun. Improved trigger, on the trigger group, flared magwell. We'll also take the extended magazine for this version of it. And we'll stick that version there. Viewer, I have to use the bathroom. I shall be right back. Okay, sorry about that. So, I should have done this too. What are the differences between now my two sets, in particular the shot noise? We have 67 with my more combat-oriented now version of the gun. It's still 67. No. Wait. Oh no! What the heck has happened there? Okay, so I see what happened. So let's go back to the other version of this. 47. 20 more, a 20 meter difference. Yeah, it's going to be much quieter. I kind of... Can I see the differences here? Yes, yes, you can see them here. Okay, very good. So, more ammo, more accurate when moving and turning, more noise version of the gun. Quieter. Less noise. We'll take this version of the gun as well this time around. Do we start bringing another weapon as well, right? We fully upgraded a SMG, I think, didn't we? This was it. The MP5 SD is what we had fully upgraded for Sean as well. We have money, though, and I really wanted to try out the Scorpio weapon. Let's go ahead and, I mean, we have 20,000 bucks. There's like 2 missions left. Let's go ahead and take this and fully upgrade it. So, we've unlocked the reflex sights for this weapon already. Looks like you can use it in a scoped manner also, but I'll stick with just the reflex sight. Once again, if you're going to take one of these 2 barrels... Oh, no, sorry, a little different. The extended barrel is a damage increase. Also, a little more randomized, it looks like, in terms of where the bullets go. More of a spray down a hallway type of weapon than a single target weapon. But I do like my threaded barrels, so we're going to grab this weapon, that for it. We can get a suppressor for it. Then it's not a weapon we move and fire with at the same time. Well, sorry, it always is the case with this weapon, but it becomes a lot more inaccurate. But I still think we take it. Small magazine. How much ammos? 30 ammos in the weapon currently. I tend not to really like the magazine changes very much for most weapons. We won't get one of those quite yet. I am a fan of the light spring. We probably want a stock. I'll take the lightweight stock. It's less upgrades, but no extra movement noise. It becomes more inaccurate as we continue to fire it, though. Always take the improved trigger. It's just a flat upgrade. Always take the magwell for the 8% reload speed. A foregrip. A normal grip. Always take the normal grip. Oh, okay, interesting. So if we take the match ammo, it's 90 meter shot noise. Everyone knows we're firing it. If we take the subsonic, it actually will have a 54 meters. Still large, but less than our handgun currently has. Interesting. We'll take it. What's the damage of the weapon? 46? About the same damage as our handgun, too. So it's a more rapid-fire version of it, based upon how I'm building it currently. We'll take the infrared pointer. I do so like it. And the foregrip. We're going to go all out with my weapons. And this will be our stealth version of this weapon. About 3,300 bucks or so to fully upgrade it. Now, if we don't take the weapon... I mean, we just fully upgraded it. We're taking it with us. For gadgets, we always take the this. I always take this. The handheld EMP. It's just too useful. We've taken the noisemaker, but have yet to actually use it. We can take it again. And then finally, we want a med kit. We're also taking the Kelvar suit because we're playing Sean. He's more dependent on not being detected. I definitely don't like the 91% movement penalty. Oh, but we should take this weapon. Okay. I think this is good. So... Oh, what type of ammo does this use, by the way? What type of ammo does this use? 9.19. And our Smith & Wesson uses .22? 0.45. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Find and kill Theo. This fucking cocksucker blows up the boss's cash reserves and busts his dad out. Shit. How do you care? You're on Jacob's payroll. Because we might be next, stupid. Sean knows everything. Knows Jacob used Gideon, Theo, and Olander. We're fucked if he comes here. Quit pissing your pants. We'll be fine. Now go back to doing your job. I'm tired of hearing you mope. Alright, so as usual, I mean, I don't know why I do this. We're going to watch people's patrols for a little bit and try to gauge what we can and can't do. That door is probably a locked door. We most likely need a key card in order to open that. I always feel like mentioning it, but if we eliminate any of these guys, we have to start eliminating all of the enemies because they all see each other in this area. So we'll be on a timer. With Sean, I preferred doing it stealthily. But I think the last two missions with him, we ended up fighting most of the time. I see nothing we can loot from what I have access to in our vision. If we want to go this way, we'd have to hide behind this, but when he spins around, he'll see us. So there's no real safe place to go here. Yeah, that spin, he sees us if we're here. So we can't... And if we hide over here, he'll see us when he walks up this way. He'll notice us in that spot. We could shatter the light or disable it with an EMP, or this one to give us a little bit of place to hide and knock this guy out. But once again, everyone else will begin to realize it, so we should probably not do so. Alright, let's watch this side for a little bit. And viewer, I have not done this mission. This is the first time I'm in here with you guys. I think we can hide in this shadow and crouch down there, and maybe not be seen. I don't know yet if they can probably see over the box, but that is a nice amount of shadow there for us to try to hide behind. Could also move up here and try using the cars for cover. Could also just walk in, guns blazing, with the assumption this is what the game wants me to do anyway. All right, let's move up a bit. It's our chance to go. We will probably be seen, but I want to know. Like, you know, this is the best chance I have of staying in cover, not being seen. Alright. I don't remember if someone opened this door or not, so we might be fighting right now. Okay, looks like we're safe here. So let's look around now at these patrols and if there's anything to loot in this place. I see no loot in this room. This office. I see no key cards or the like here either. There might not be any loot available in the mission if a big place like this doesn't have any available. Alright, let's watch the patrols in here. So if we eliminate this guy, this enemy who walks out here will know that he's been eliminated. That means that we would... effectively, we can't kill anybody in this entire facility here. Let's get let's start tracking their patrols. This room is safe to get into. It's probably locked, judging by the type of door that's there. He then what? He then goes up this way, stops around here. Down, stops there. I think if we're gonna go, this is when we do it. I don't like this viewer. I'm tempted to save right now because we made it into the facility. Like, effectively, we got in past the first guards without being detected. I feel like this is a good time to save. Get to the bathroom without being seen. Where does this guy go? He goes between two spots, right? Over here and then over there, and that's it. This would be a good spot to hide too, right there in that little cubby. This little cubicle area, little alcove. Sorry about this, viewer. It's going to be a while. It'll be a while. It's been a while since I've played, and of course, I am a very slow-moving thief. Alternatively, we just ignore this altogether and move up in this direction. Like, we just don't go in this building at all. I feel like we can get into the bathroom. Mental note, the door is locked, so good thing I didn't save the game. we would have had to do that if we reloaded. Let's watch this guy again. Yeah, it's just 2 spots for this guy. Out that window, out that window. Okay, I am gonna save. Here we go. Bandages, power outlet, nothing to loot. We want to get into this room because there is a vent to this room there. Viewer, I cannot believe that we made it into the mission from the starting spot without being detected on my first try. I feel really good about that. I shouldn't. It's not really that impressive, but I do feel really good about it. Now, if we had a silence pistol, and we killed this guy with it, he would hear the glass break based on the proximity he has to this window. So that would not work. It's a big open area there. All right, so first off, let's look what's across from us. Some sort of warehouse storage area. No loot, no key cards. This would be the ideal place for us to reach next. There's a vent there too. We don't know if this is locked. What just happened would have been the most ideal time for us to go. Or next. We're gonna do it. Okay, how we looking? Our armor's okay. We took a grazing hit. There's no way out of this for us. Not easily. How many saves do I have left? Only 2? Okay, well, I didn't save the game, so we have to redo that again. Oh, that reminds me. I'm gonna empty this jar. So I can keep count of how many new dollars we're adding to the donation. I didn't think the guy would see me when I ran the corner there. He obviously did. Then when I took a hit, I should not have gone back another time. Oops, I did not know that could happen. I thought that was a light switch. They can open that door from that side. That guy's a flashlight. That's really bad. They're wearing armor because a single shot from our Smith & Wesson isn't killing them. Okay, this is a good... let's heal first. Once they're fully healed, we will save the game. We've eliminated enough of them to make it worth it. Shame we don't have a grenade. Would have been a great opportunity to toss it right in that door there. Did I save the game? I did. Okay. Bathrooms are safe places. We're fine here. No one's watching that light anymore. Key card. We want that. We can't kill him with the pistol. These two will hear him. It's interesting watching how the AI functions in the game. Like, I think those guys probably would have stayed there for quite a bit longer had we stayed there. But the moment we left to go on this side, they all left to start patrolling again. I don't know why. It looked like I couldn't break that lock for some reason. That's a taser in there, along with some bandages. Evidence room keycard. This must be the evidence room then. Oh, there's a new weapon. Primary weapon. I don't recognize this one. And there's some material there. We'll have to expose ourselves a bit. Leave it on. Oh, okay, there is stuff to loot. Forged passports. Compromising material. An HK-417. We already have that weapon. All right, viewer, I think I prefer my fully silenced, the silenced version of my Smith & Wesson than this version. If they're both good, it's going to do about the same amount of damage overall, then I'd rather it just be quiet in the end. Oh, we're doomed. Or maybe not. There's still a lot of dudes, though, in this mission. But this event will let us swap between rooms. So if they go down to investigate the south one, we can escape by going up here. Yeah, so we're playing Steve again, but now at this point. I guess we can go up there. Here's Theo. Oh, a Scorpio. It's actually a quieter weapon than my pistol, so I guess we'll use it. Right, we only knocked him out. We didn't kill that guy. We should save the game. We're doing really well so far. This is a great spot. When they enter this room, they have to open this door, which blocks their vision to me sitting here. Oh, we'll take some more ACP. Let's just reload our Smith & Wesson, I suppose. Well, we can't. This fit's going to lead to that room, so we can't get around these two to the other side, which means we can't really get into this hallway without being fired upon. Let's look around. There hasn't actually been too much to loot in this location, has there? Another key card there. Okay, at least one of them's moving again. Oh, perfect. And the camera, no one's watching that camera, so it's time for us to, I guess, to interrogate Theo. As long as we're here, let's take off the lights. Actually, if we can eliminate this gentleman there, we should try. Don't do it. let's... Shift... no, I want to stay in the dark room, Tim. But I want to reload my weapons. Was there a key card in this room? That looks like some sort of material we can take, can we? Is it? No, it's not. You know, viewer, a real-life thing, I've always wanted to learn how to pick locks. It seems like something, a fun little pastime to have or to do. I think in New Jersey, though, it is illegal to possess lockpicks unless you are a licensed locksmith. Look who's here. Isn't it funny how you screwed up one job and now you're here, fucking up again? Funny you say that with a gun in your face. You're not getting out of here alive. More of my men are on their way. Good. Send as many as you like. You know, I told Jacob to end you. Told him that you'd be trouble. That blackmailing you would come back to bite us in the ass. But it's no big deal. We can still talk this through. Sean, be reasonable. You've shown what you're capable of just now. We could definitely find a place for someone of your caliber in our organization. Put the gun down. Let's talk about your father. Ha! You know what I find interesting about these conversations? What's that? That I can take the shot anytime. Now it's time to get the hell out of here and pay Jacob a visit. Sean, they know you're here. Theo called in more of his men. But it doesn't. You've got seconds before they alert whoever is still alive. Get out of there. But there's stuff we might have to... There's still stuff to loot, viewer. There's still stuff to loot. We can't just leave. We can't just leave. Like, look at that right there. That weapon. We might not have that weapon. And there's material here too. MP7A. We already have this weapon. Okay, so we don't need that either. I'm assuming we get the giant pop-up telling us that we've unlocked a new weapon every time the weapon is not one we have unlocked. Can move through those bushes. There's a key card and there's material there if we want a little more money. I want it, viewer. We're gonna go get it. I'm guessing we eliminated the extra help that was supposed to arrive. Checkpoint key card, 500 bucks. That looks like a Desert Eagle to me. We should check it. It is a Desert Eagle. Alright, we don't need that. Oh, this was not locked with a key card. I thought for sure it was going to be. I didn't see anything that looked like a blueprint or like viewer. I think we're done. Let's leave. All right, not bad. That went very well. Just one death. Not bad. Holy crap. All right, I'll take it. Let's continue. So that's that then. It's just Jacob left. And we can't dawdle. Each minute spent here gives him more time to prepare. You know, Sean, I never thought it would get to this point. I had a gnawing feeling that both of you would be dead at some point before now. What are you saying? You two went against impossible odds. Jacob isn't to be fucked with. He's got his hands in so many pies. Your only saving grace was that he needed you. If it weren't for the blackmail, you'd be 6 feet under already. Good job, kid. You pulled through. It's not over yet. Don't get too cocky. One wrong move and this could all go to hell. Here's the plan. This guy's in a high-rise building, right? Definitely going to be somewhere up top, which means there'll be tons of security, mercs, bodyguards, whoever else, on floors preceding his throne room. We'll go in together and split off at some point. From there, I'll go down, clean up all the floors below us, keep them at bay, while you make your way up to him. That way you shouldn't have much trouble coming your way. And you can just dictate your efforts to getting to this Jacob asshole. Do we have to clean the floors up? What, you want to be stuck at the top floor with 100-something bodyguards making their way up after we deal with Jacob? Might be good with the gun, but I know a losing hand when I see one. We're dead meat if we kill Jacob before we crush their morale. And trust me, we'll shatter it to pieces. Theo being dead is news that guarantees they're shaky already. Right. Are you going to be okay on your own? Oh yeah, and even if I won't be, let's just say I don't mind it. Sean, this is a suicide mission. Are you sure you want to go through with this? What other choice do I have? You think someone like Jacob will let go after all we've done to his operation? No, of course he wouldn't. Exactly. We have to do this. There's no choice. No one is safe until he's out of the picture. All right. Best of luck to you both. Drinks are on me after you pull through. Sean. Yeah? We got this. You hear? Nothing can stop us now. We both go in, and we both come out. No one left behind. Count on me, brother. I've got your back. Let's do this. All right. Well, hey, Sean. How are things? Good. Finally. What's up? Got a favor to ask? Well, not exactly a favor, but I got tipped off about a fancy gun. Figured I'd pass the info your way since I know the predicament you're in. Having this up your sleeve will definitely help. What's so special about this gun? Don't know exactly. All I know it's good as what it does. It's from a Soviet era, and it's very hard to come by here in the States. If it was some generic by-the-number shooter, then I wouldn't have heard a thing about it. You sure it's not some kind of trap? Confident. Apparently it's some rich gangbanger wanting to add this thing to his personal collection. Not much use to you that way, huh? Where's the gun? There's a deal happening at some abandoned warehouse by the waterside, away from prying eyes. With how sought after the gun is, they'll definitely have their guards in the perimeter. Don't expect amateurs either. Thanks. Anytime. With all the freaks you're going after, I figured you'd appreciate this. I don't have much time, but I should ask Steve for help with this. If this weapon really is as sought after as the gunsmith makes it out to be, then it will come in handy when dealing with Jacob. I think we'll skip that side mission though, viewer, go right after the end for the next time, which is probably going to be a series of jobs from what I'm detecting, like one in a row. Like when we went after the police precinct originally, we had to do one mission and then immediately into another is what I suspect will happen. Anyway, we'll prep for the next episode, viewer. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one, I hope. Take care, everyone. Please tell me I was recording this. Yes, I was. Good. Okay.